room. It was a guy next to me, big ass Italian dude, just on his phone. Are you recording? This is good.
Yeah.
Big ass like Italian dude on his phone, and he was just watching that new Guinness show.
Yeah, House
Actually,
of
it
Guinness.
looked pretty good. I couldn't hear anything, but I was like, it's just Peaky Blinders, but with beer. It's pretty sick. And then this lady next to me, I don't know, like older lady, who couldn't. She kept trying to open her phone onto Netflix and then her laptop onto Netflix and look at her downloads. But I guess she just forgot the download thing, so she had nothing to watch and was just playing like ADHD games on her phone. And I was like, okay, these are normal people. This is good. This is good. I got a middle seat. I'm gonna stare at the fucking seat in front of me for 2 hours. Perfect.
You've not downloaded anything?
No, I just said music and played games.
Weird guy.
You know, me and my puzzle games and solitaire. That's all I need.
You're a 90-year-old
I was
man.
also reading the script that you sent me.
Oh, you were on the plane?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you sent it to me the day before. I was like, all right, I'll read
yesterday.
Read through that on the plane. Got through like halfway through it. And, yeah.
Just typing away.
Yeah.
I was laying on the phone with Sam,
notes.
and then Sam thought I muted myself.
Uh-huh.
And then she's like, are you okay? I was like, sorry.
He's locked in.
An idea came into my head, and I just started typing.
Yeah.
Echoes of Brenton, I think I titled it.
Yeah.
And I made sure to emphasize working.
Yes, working.
I can't use the name of the place because then that's a whole lot of implications.
Unless you get... Unless you're allowed. Unless you ask kindly. Yeah.
But then I can't do that to Eileen. She was so kind.
If she asked nicely, maybe she's nice. Be like, oh, yeah, you can name it. Yeah.
But yeah, welcome everyone to the Popcorn Podcast. I'm Tommy Cresta. Across from me, my co-host Ryan Ferran. Today we're here to talk about episodes 3 through 6 of Gen V and the finale of Peacemaker. And before we get into that, just want to make sure to tell everyone to check us out all over social media at the Popcorn_Podcast on Instagram, Ferran_12, for Ryan's Instagram, Tommy_Pod, Tommy_Cresta.
Yeah.
For my Instagram.
Also, I haven't accepted a follow in so long. I don't know why.
I barely private. I'm not private.
I haven't even like people I know. I'm just like, I'll get to it later.
I have a public account.
I don't post anything either.
My account has like 29,000 engagements in the last like 2 weeks.
Nice. You do things.
I do. I post.
I just look at things.
Every once in a while, I get to like a meme or something, and I see you liked it, and I'm just like, nice.
I did.
Yeah.
I don't like things.
Oh, it says
I don't engage.
Or like I'll see like maybe you engaged with it.
Maybe
you send it somewhere.
Probably.
Maybe you liked it.
That makes more sense.
I
send a lot of memes. I don't like them very often.
Or maybe you're sending them to me.
Probably.
You send me a lot of memes.
I do. You never look.
I look at every meme you send me.
You look like once a week, and you're like, that's it. You don't send anything back.
I don't send memes because my For You page is movies, couples things, and it was Philly stuff, but that came to an abrupt end.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about it.
No, it's fine.
But yeah, go check out our TikTok pages, the Popcorn Gaming, the Popcorn_Pod. Go check our YouTube channel, the Popcorn_Podcast. No, the Popcorn Studios. I really got to learn all of our social media accounts.
Nice.
Thank you to Snacker for being the sponsor of this episode. We have snacks. I'm going to throw one at Ryan. What snack should I give Ryan?
I don't know. What do we
got?
Know
between 1 or 3.
3. That hit my hand. I still couldn't catch it.
I'm going to have an...
Oh, I got the barbecue nuts?
Yeah.
Ew.
I gave myself the date bar.
The date what?
The date bar.
Oh.
Nice date bar. And if you'd like to order a thing from Snack Crate, make sure to use our code.
Popcorn?
Yep.
Nice.
For 50% off on your first box and free shipping across the country. And it'll get delivered right to your front door. Again, use our code.
Popcorn.
For 50% off your first box. And yeah.
Thanks
Snack Crate for sponsoring our show.
These things got some stench to them.
Strong smell?
Yeah, they're barbecue peanuts.
Just smells like a Fig Newton. Crunchy Fig Newton. Do you like Fig Newtons?
Sure. Yeah, these are just barbecue peanuts. They're not bad at all.
I don't want them.
They're more... What, you don't like nuts?
I don't like barbecue nuts, I don't think.
No.
Like
You're going to try one. Come here. It's like a barbecue chip, but peanut.
Would you like a Fig Newton?
Sure. Give me one.
They're like crunchy.
So was that.
Honestly.
They got like a shell on it. It's not just peanut. Caught me off guard.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's just fine.
I like these.
Huh.
I don't like this.
Okay. It's fair. You don't have to like it. That's the fun of it.
It is the
You
fun
get,
of it.
you get snacks and you're like, oh, this is dog shit. Or, hey, this is pretty good.
I don't know, I think that's the best part. If you're gonna order snack rate, I wouldn't do it for like just to order snacks to your house.
Yeah.
I would do it for like a fun thing to do, like with friends
Yeah,
and stuff.
especially my sisters love it. They
Yeah.
did.
Maggie's been doing like
Yeah.
hauls.
Yeah, she's having
She's
fun
been
on
sending them to
Yeah.
Annie.
It's a fun thing. We do get good. Like last week was good. We had a lot of good snacks.
Yeah, there was some good ones.
Mhm.
That is berry Gatorade. This is like my favorite one.
This one from Sakura? Or
No.
you just bought that.
just
Okay.
bought that.
I was gonna say.
Been on a big Gatorade Zero binge recently. Trying to move away from soda.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how much I love my soda.
Yeah, I know how much you hate water.
I've been drinking a lot more water recently.
Good.
Like big things like you drink. I just don't have one with me right now. I drank all of it before I got from the DMV.
How many of these you drink? Like
Probably 2.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Not awful.
DMV. God, when I imagine hell, I imagine the DMV, but more joyful. Like, it can't be much worse than the DMV. It is hell on earth. It is so bland. And they put up, like, there's, like, the cool facts that show up on the TV. Do you know what the cool fact was that kept playing about PA?
What was that?
We invented the cheesesteak.
That was it?
That was the cool fact.
We couldn't find anything else.
That was the cool fact that I saw 16 times while I was there today getting my real ID. I hate the DMV.
Apparently people in Georgia try to steal valor on that. People in, I forget if it's Georgia or some southern state, they try to be like, oh, we actually invented the cheesesteak. No, you fucking didn't. No, you didn't.
Our cheesesteaks are so good because of the bread.
Yeah.
Common misconception.
Yeah, it's just the bread.
Anybody
Can get, oh yeah. Anybody can get that meat and cheese, but you gotta get the red bread. Can't fuck it up.
You put peppers on your cheesesteak too. People seem to do that every time I see them like nationwide.
Yeah.
There's like onions.
It's always peppers.
You can put onions on. Don't put peppers on it.
Yeah, onions are fine. Onions are fine. No peppers.
Provolone wit is the best way to do it.
Okay. Just the provolone guy. It doesn't make any sense. You go whiz or American, that's fine. Provolone?
Provolone.
Like I don't it's not disrespectful, but it's not right.
It's not wrong.
No, it's just,
Whiz is I don't like cheese whiz.
whiz is like the classic.
Yeah, but I just don't like it.
Yeah. But also like the new style, like Delisandro's with the Cooper Sharp, that shit's
Cooper Sharp's good.
That's good. That's good. That's new school.
Do you like Shanks?
Shanks is good.
Shanks is good.
Yeah.
Gotta get extra cheese though, because they don't put a lot of cheese on it. It comes out dry sometimes.
I got you.
But enough Philly talk. Ready for your start and cut list?
Yeah.
Okay. There's another theme for this since we're talking Peacemaker.
Ooh.
Starting us off, one of my all-time favorite movies. Superman, 1978.
Cut.
Oh, you're actually joking?
You know what? I feel like it's going to be DC movies. There's a lot of good ones. And that is a great one. It's a classic.
Yes.
But I feel like you're going to bring in, like, the fucking killers.
There's some bangers on this list.
I know there's going to be a lot of bangers.
There are.
So I'm going to go heavy at the start. I'm going to cut it for now. Because I feel like you're going to throw a lot of more good movies at me. Or I'm going to fuck myself over.
The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah. Oh, Rises? Damn it. I'll cut that for now.
Okay.
This could shape out to be a really bad list.
Under the Red Hood.
Under the Red Hood, it's fine, but I don't love it the same way you do.
Okay.
I don't care for it too much. I'm going to cut that.
Hey,
You're going to keep a lot of things
you're
now.
at 3 cuts already.
Yeah.
The Batman.
Keep. Come on.
Teen Titans Go. TV show.
I never got into that, really.
Okay.
It would be on. It's not bad at all. It's not bad. I'm going to cut it.
Okay.
I'm fucking myself over right now. This is bad.
Superman 2025.
Keep. A little recency bias on this
Still
list.
really good, though.
Yeah.
Batman and Robin. Joel Schumacher.
I'm keeping that.
Okay.
Unironically, it's the funniest DC movie.
Peacemaker.
Not true. Peacemaker?
Mhm.
Love the first season.
Mhm.
Don't feel the same about the second season, which we're going to talk about today.
Mhm.
Of course.
Remember, you're at 4 cuts.
And 3 keeps.
Yes.
No, 2. Wait.
3
yeah, no,
starts,
3.
4 cuts.
Yep.
So you have 2 starts left.
I'm going to keep Peacemaker for now.
Okay.
I want to keep my spots open.
Suicide Squad.
First one or second one?
Second one.
Keep that. So I'm cutting whatever.
You saved it.
Yeah.
Because Catwoman was the final movie.
Banger.
Oh, I thought I had you.
No, I nailed it.
That's
I could
pretty good.
swap. I mean, obviously, Superman, the original one for Peacemaker, or Batman and Robin. If I made an actual list,
Yeah,
but
that was
I'm
pretty good.
not
You
upset
saved
with
it.
that.
Yeah, I definitely would have switched Superman with Batman and Robin.
Yeah,
But the rest
I mean,
of that list is pretty good.
on a real list, yeah.
Under the
but
Red Hood and Peacemaker probably would have flipped.
Batman and Robin is a funny movie, though. It's a fun bad movie. I know
I'd
you don't
never
feel
get
the same.
past Robin getting frozen.
Yeah,
But
you don't feel the same, but that is a funny bad movie.
I think it's just infuriating.
Yeah.
Because I do think George Clooney could be a good Batman.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just perfectly like suave.
Yeah, if you actually tried.
Yeah.
If everybody actually tried.
Joel Schumacher didn't direct the movie.
No.
So your cut list was Superman 1978, The Dark Knight Rises, Under the Red Hood, Teen Titans Go, and Catwoman. Your start is Suicide Squad, Peacemaker, Batman and Robin, Superman 2025, and The Batman.
This might be my worst list so far, but I don't hate it. You know what I mean? I got fun. I got a good mix of like actual good movies and fun movies.
Yeah.
Or shows.
Yeah, like fun, like
Mhm.
shitty watches.
Yeah. Good times.
Did you see what I was doing for my Halloween countdown this year?
No.
So every year I do like the solo episode. Rewatch the Halloween franchise.
Okay.
You know how much I love Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Adore it. One of my favorite franchises. God, that franchise is some mediocrity across the board, though, man.
Yeah.
I have 2 movies left in the entire franchise. I watched 11 Halloween movies.
There's that many?
There's 13.
I thought there were like 7 or 8.
No, 13.
Oh, wow.
I'm on Halloween Kills, and then I just have to watch Ends.
Yeah.
I have 2 that are under 20 right now. I have 1 that's under a 10.
Mm-hmm.
And that's before it Ends, which I gave a 7 when we watched it in theaters.
That movie sucked.
And I have a feeling it's not the worst one I've seen.
What was the worst one, you think?
The one with Paul Rudd, Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. Paul Rudd's first movie.
So what, you watched Halloween, H2O. Or no, H2O was later. There's Halloween 2.
Yeah,
right?
Halloween 2.
Then Season of the Witch, which is Halloween.
It's its own anthology, which is meta, because then there's a trailer for Halloween in the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
That was the original idea.
Yeah, it was supposed to be an anthology.
Yeah, but Michael Myers.
Pretty awesome.
Too cool.
Season of Witch is pretty cool. Really enjoyed it. Then it's Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, Halloween 5, Revenge of Michael Myers, Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween H2O, Halloween Resurrection, Rob Zombie's Halloween, Rob Zombie 2, Halloween 2. Then there's Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think my sister's dissecting chickens. Sent a picture. Egg with a baby chicken in it. That's cool. Nice.
But they're dissecting it?
Yeah, apparently this one's name. Somebody wrote Sparkle on the eggshell.
That's terrible.
Jesus.
Well, moving on from Ryan's starting cut list, I think we start with Gen V just because it'd be the longer.
Oh, no, that's SFA. That's grade school.
Oh.
That's awesome.
We didn't get to do that at SFA.
12-year-olds killing chickens. Nice.
The Catholic Church really changed since we've been there.
Yeah, Father Matt's like, these kids got to learn something.
They really changed up since the White Sox need to win the World Series. So Gen V, it's currently sitting at 7.6 out of 10 on IMDb and 94% on Rotten Tomatoes, and he's 71 on Google. A lot lower than I thought it was when I was writing out this outline for this episode. But the episodes we're going to be reviewing are H is for Human, Bags, The Kids Are Not All Right, Cooking Lessons, and that is it for right now.
Not the most recent one? I don't remember.
That was Cooking Lessons.
Okay. I didn't
There's 4 episodes to review.
Yeah. Episode 6 I watched last night.
Yeah. 4 episodes.
Yeah, it's still been good so far. Like
I really like the season.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a I would listen to Nerd Soup talk about it. I think that this season is more involved with the boys than last season was. Like this one feels way more intertwined with the bigger story.
Yeah.
And I think that makes this show better.
I agree.
Like it makes it feel more important.
Yeah.
And not just like kind of like its own story that like doesn't feel as like big. And which I think makes me care more about each character. And just seeing how powerful Marie is now, with now what we know about her powers and everything like that. and just how great the Cypher has been and the performance with Cypher, all of that has just made this season, I think, so great. And it's
Yeah.
put up there with some of my favorite seasons of just the whole continuity of the boys.
Yeah, I agree. Especially last night, I had that thought of like, it's kind of crazy where this series and like world is at now between Gen V and the boys. And what was the animated show with like just the little stories? It was fun. I think they were mostly canon, but they were fun. But it was kind of crazy looking back on like, I haven't watched The Boys season 1 in a long time, but looking back on that and seeing where it is now and how much it's just changed and evolved in I think a really good way. It's kind of fascinating how they've taken this show to a whole nother level and branched out into different storylines that still come in and connect in really cool, interesting ways. So yeah, I've been happy with this season so far. The first season I thought was really good and kind of like a surprise, but this season I felt like kind of flew under the radar a little bit, but it's been a worthy second season. And like you said, the way it's been kind of going into the boys and getting more involved in that storyline has been really fun to watch. Totally.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And I think what makes the season so great has been just how great each character is in like each performance is.
Mhm.
And I think everyone's grown into their characters more and more. Like they feel more comfortable in each character,
Yeah.
which comes with playing them for another season. And I think the writers feel more confident with everything and they feel more into the story. And I feel like that comes with now being part of the boys' world more and knowing that they're going to have a bigger part in the boys
Mhm.
and not feeling like they don't know what their next step is. And especially when you think about how much the story had to change without Chance Perdomo being in it.
Yeah.
And I think it just... And Jordan, I think, has went from a character that I liked in season 1 to being one of my favorite characters. And I love that he took the approach of kind of like standing up for everything and when he was at the podium. And now he's kind of become like the villain to everyone.
Mhm.
And I like the whole fight scene. I love figuring out what Cypher's power was. I think they've just done a great job with all that.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. With Jordan, it was interesting seeing them be like, you know, yeah, being like really steadfast and like trying to get the truth out there. And now that the truth is out there, they're kind of taking like a back step and being like, all right, this is scary now. This is getting really dangerous, guys. Like it's been interesting watching that character kind of evolve in that way. So yeah, and kind of be like the villain, like you said, in a way of just like everybody else is trying to take that step forward and go and like attack, get on the offensive and try to get back and like get the truth out there. And they've kind of taken a step back and been like, all right, we almost died a bunch of times. I want to relax and kind of stay safe. So yeah, it's been cool watching that character kind of grow. But all of them have been great so far. Everybody's kind of evolving in different ways that I think fit the characters well. There hasn't been anybody that's like made a decision that I feel like is out of place or, not true to the character so far.
And I never like Kate's always been one of those characters I just haven't loved,
Mhm.
but I feel like this season she's grown on me, and I really like that. And Emma's I think been my favorite character
Mhm.
from the beginning of the show, and like just how much I've loved the character and like her story and everything. And she's I feel like had like such a great arc throughout it now, with like how she has to control her powers and with the eating disorder and all of her problems and everything like that. So just seeing her kind of taking this role of having to be kind of what Chance was for everyone in season 1, where he's given everyone like motivation to be like their best version of themselves, and now
Mhm.
she's doing that for other heroes. I really like where her story's been taken.
Yeah, it's been good so far. I kind of forget like the first couple because we reviewed 1 and 2 last week.
Yeah.
We talked about that. So I kind of forget exactly where 3, 4, and 5 started, but I watched 6 last night. So we can just talk about like the whole season so far.
Do you want me to give you a rundown where everything was?
Yeah, just give me a
Okay.
double
So
check.
episode 3, that's when Marie contacts Pam.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you discover that Cypher was there when she was born. Godolkin Kate returns back at school. Her powers are a little messed up. She can't maintain her reputation. Sam lashes out, destroys his dorm. Jordan and him fight. Emma joins that resistance.
Yeah.
Resistance, quote unquote. Jordan professes their love for Marie, gives a speech at Godolkin. Jordan Bags, episode 4. Jordan is vilified by the media. That's when Cypher organizes the fight. They have the fight. That's when they plan out the whole catch him on video saying he doesn't have powers. You find out that his powers actually he can control everyone.
Yeah.
Which is, first off, an awesome superpower.
Yeah, it was cool.
And
a good reveal, too.
Yeah, the reveal is amazing.
Yeah.
And continues to be one of the creepiest characters in the boys' universe now.
Mm-hmm.
I love him in this role.
Yeah, he's been really good so far. Especially now that we know he's dating, or at least seeing the I forget her name from the boys, the smart one.
Yeah, I have her written down somewhere.
I forget her name, but that's another cool character too. Like from the boys, she was kind of annoying in the boys, but now that we see like
she's just an asshole in the boys.
Yeah, she's kind of an asshole. But now that we see her in this, and that she has her own plan outside of Homelander, it's kind of like it's going to be interesting to see her again in the boys. So we'll have a much larger role in that show, just to see like how knowing that she has this different plan aside from her quote unquote trying to help Homelander.
Yeah, 'cause she really wants to. She wants to beat Homelander.
Yeah, she wants to control him in some way. But especially now knowing Cypher's plans and what he wants to do with Godolkin, that'll be something.
Yeah, he wants to bet. He only wants the strongest heroes to survive.
Yeah,
it's when you find out in Bags he tells her about Odessa, and that was the plan to have enhanced superheroes. As I said, he discovers Cypher does indeed have powers. Next episode, kids are not all right. Cypher, Sister Sage, that's her name.
Yeah.
That's when they have sex in front of the dad.
Well, the dad, we now know who he is. The latest episode, they tell you who it is. Well, they tell you. I mean, they're pretty sure they know who it is.
They do?
Yeah, it's Godolkin.
It is?
Yeah, you didn't hear that whole
miss
thing?
that?
Yeah, you didn't hear when what's his name? Stan Edgar. He's talking about. He's like, well, Thomas Godolkin died in a fire, but they never found the body. And they're like, oh yeah, that whole old, rotting, burned, basically corpse we found in Cypher's house.
I must have just missed that line.
Yeah, no, it's Thomas Godolkin. That's why, because they talk about like how does Cypher recreated all of Godolkin's work to figure out how to make superheroes better and how to defeat them in some way. So now we know he didn't recreate the work. He just got Godolkin to tell him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why he's still keeping him around.
But
he
still
can learn more.
beats him up every once in a while.
Yeah. He doesn't like the guy, clearly. But he's trying to keep him alive to learn more about how to control or create or destroy different Supes.
Yeah. It's Bach from Wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate that
or
dude.
SpongeBob from Broadway.
He's a fucking loser in real life.
Why?
Left his wife and kids.
For Ariana Grande.
Yeah. Fucking loser.
You wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't. Fucking, I can't stand him. He's a dork. Bach. Dumbass name.
Yeah.
Later in that episode, Marie convinces Jordan and Emma to rescue Kate. First off, when they get captured and Emma's just pissed off, she's like, I can't believe you came to save me. She's like, it wasn't my idea, Kate. I was like, facts.
Yeah.
I was like, I would not have went back for you. Also, the brother of the girl that's part of like the rebellion.
Yeah.
I do not trust him.
You don't trust him?
Not one fucking lick.
He's just a nice little guy.
No.
He's a nice guy.
It's the boys. Not a fucking chance. He's like Homelander's fucking sperm of some sort.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
I want to know. I don't know what his powers are.
Why is he blonde?
I don't know.
But she's not. The sister's dark-haired, dark eyes. He's light-haired, light eyes.
You don't always get the same hair color as your siblings.
You normally have some similarities.
Somewhat. Just, they're siblings.
No, there's no.
I don't know.
I don't believe it.
I did like his sister's powers, though. That was a fun
That
reveal.
was a fucking reveal.
Like, oh.
I can control my hair.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, not
there. And then when she used it, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
It is the coolest part of the boy. Like, that's a great episode in the Boys animated series when they just show you the episode of like all the weird powers.
Oh yeah, all the kids. Yeah, like Rick and Morty one.
Yeah, it's like the Rick and Morty. It's
or the
so
fucking
funny.
The one with Aquafina and the Deep, where she just talks to poop.
Yeah, that show was so. What was that called?
I forget.
The Boys Diabolical.
Yes, that's what it was called.
That was the intro was so good too when he holds the baby up and he's just fighting people with it.
Yeah, because that was a good show because there were a good mix of like genuinely good episodes
and then
especially
just crazy.
Yeah, the final one where it was Homelander's first like mission. You see him, realize like, oh fuck, I'm not a very good guy. I don't have to be good. Yeah, was a good show. I hope they do they didn't do a second season, did they?
I don't think so.
No.
Best episode of this, I think the whole series for me still might be the Black Noir episode where you follow his story.
Oh yeah,
and he sees
all
like
the
his
animals.
yeah, and then you learn what happens to him in the end.
Mm-hmm.
That might be my favorite episode of the whole series.
Yeah,
because it's just so sad. Oh yeah, that's when that same episode we were talking about the boys. That's episode 5 now. The kids are not all right. That's when Sam goes back to his house. Emma tries to get him to come with them for the rescue. He says no. Flaherty confronts Cypher about Andre. Cypher says that he tried to enhance Andre's powers. Actually, doesn't work.
Yeah.
So what do we think? Did Cypher actually do that, or did Andre die trying to save everyone?
I think it's a mix of both.
Saving.
I think so, but I think it was
Cypher was trying to get him,
but then Andre probably realized like, oh, I'm out of my cell now. I can probably try to help, and then, But I'll bet you it was like Cypher let him think he could do that on purpose. Kind of like I was surprised that they were able to get out of prison so kind of easily. Because they even say when they first get out of the cells,
I think they were let out. I think he wanted them to get out to see if Marie could do that.
Yeah, like that's what I thought. But then it happens, and then they get back, and Cypher's on the phone. He's like, "They got out," and he's like, kind of freaks out. He punches Godolkin.
That was
funny.
He back and front.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I thought so, because even Jordan makes the comment of like, "Where are the guards? Like, there's no alarms, there's no guard. Like, what's going on?" But then they just kind of get out, and then so I was waiting to see Cypher be like, "All right, cool. I did that on purpose." But then he gets a call and he's like, "Damn it! All right, let me make a deal and try to get Marie back." So I don't know. That was kind of weird. I wonder if there is going to be like a kind of double twist where he didn't mean to do it. But
yeah. This comes out on Wednesdays.
I think Wednesdays.
So tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm excited to keep watching. This show's been so good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, because I was a little shocked at how easy it was. But then I was like, okay, I'm assuming that this had to be that he wanted her to find the sister for this. But then I think that he didn't want them to fully get out of the building.
Yeah, maybe.
But then Sam, I don't think he thought Sam was going to show up and run through walls.
Yeah, like I think probably something like that. Like I think he let Marie out. He killed Annabeth to see if Marie could bring her back, which she could, which is pretty cool.
An insane scene, first off.
Yeah.
I like that it hurts them too, though, if she does it.
Yeah, she has to really use her powers. But then, it'd probably something with like he didn't expect Sam to come out and actually break them out. He probably wanted to see if she could bring her back, and then they just capture him again and do that. But then Sam showed up. That was cool. I liked it. That was a good reveal of Annabeth's powers too, which still aren't. I guess she can just like sense things.
She has visions. But she doesn't know. She can't tell when they're coming.
Yeah.
What they really are.
It's like a spidey sense type thing.
She
just probably just can't fully.
Yeah, she has no idea how they work.
Yeah.
I like also the realization that Sam's powers, Sam's like mental issues, have nothing to do with the V.
Yeah, it's just he's just fucked up.
Yeah, it's just part of his genetics, which
Right.
is really sad. And that whole scene with his family was really well done.
Yeah.
The scene with his dad in the bedroom. First of all, the scene with Maeve, with the Maeve dog, he's like, that became an exploration. I wouldn't touch that. Very funny. But then like the whole scene where him and his dad talk about like, why don't you have anything else in me? Like you didn't care. He's like, no, that's not what it was at all.
Yeah.
He's like, we thought you were dead. We had a funeral and all this stuff. And then like having a measure and like all that stuff was really well done. It was sad, but then he still just freaks out because he thinks his mom's talking to Vought.
Yeah.
Which I thought she was. But she still might have, because it was just weird how she acted about it.
Yeah, I think she was just nervous because of all the things that she knows he's done, and they probably don't trust Vought after all the things they've done.
Killing their son.
Yeah. So
telling them they killed their son. I guess they did kill their one son.
Yeah,
it caused him to freak out like that. But yeah, I think that episode, that was a really good episode, and then the reveal that she can bring people back to life.
Yeah.
Was insane. Then cooking lessons, which was the last episode to come out so far, episode 6. That's when Marie and the group get out of prison. That's where they take shelter in the library. Emma sends the message for help. That's when Cypher sends the giant hammer man.
Yeah, the Viking dude.
Yeah, the Viking dude to kill her. But then what's his name? Zoe. We get to see her powers.
Yeah.
So cool.
I had forgotten what her powers were.
So did I.
I completely forgot who
she was.
I knew who she was when she showed up, but I forgot because we see him in The Boys for sure. But I forgot what they were. I was like, I forget what she's gonna do, and then she just cuts the guy's head off. I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
She has like the eye, the mouth.
Like
it looks like the
tentacles.
thing from Xenomorph,
Mhm.
like the little mouth, but it moves out more, like
Yeah, it's cool.
Medusa style. I remembered Stan Edgar. He's
Mhm.
just the best.
Yeah.
Then the team goes with them to the bunker, and I think just we see how all that goes out. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They talk about, as you said, Thomas Godolkin, and then they say how they're going to try and set up a plan to take down Homelander and to take back Vought. And yeah, that's where we pretty much leave off.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a really, like I said earlier, it's been a worthy second season so far for this show. I like they've kind of like really branched out and gone deeper than just being in the college and working through that.
Yeah, like they're out in the world now. Oh yeah, and then of course Kate asks Marie to heal her, and she refuses, and then those two head off to confront Cypher.
Yeah,
because they leave without telling anyone.
Yeah,
which I think was a good idea. I think it was good to have those two specifically, break off themselves.
Yeah, because Marie needs to go because that's.
I think Kate going with her is a good team up.
It's been good. Like she's had good growth so far.
Yeah,
she was bad last season, and we see her working with.
Oh, she was such a bitch last season.
I fucking hated
that scene. She gets her arm cut off.
Yeah,
it's still one of the most satisfying moments last season.
yeah. But then from the beginning of this season, you see her genuinely start to care and realize that she was doing bad things. Like even when they quote unquote attacked her and broke her skull and everything, she was actually trying to help. They just still didn't trust her. But now she's kind of grown and shown that she can be trusted at least a little bit. So I like the growth from this character. She's become a lot more likable. Same with Sam too. Sam's just
he's just messed up.
He's still messed up. But he's kind of chilled out a little bit. Yeah.
That's what makes his story so much worse. Is that it's really not. It's not his fault. It's just not his fault. He was born like this.
Yeah, he just has mental issues.
He just has mental health issues.
Yeah.
And he is trying his best. He is just trying to be a good person. I think that scene where he gives the remote to her was, I think, just a scene showing that he's just trying to be better.
Yeah. And even trying to get back with what's her name?
Emma.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. The scene when he hands her the remote instead of trying to kiss her, when he just gives her the remote instead.
Yeah. Because he clearly wants that. I mean, that was the first person. It's kind of what happened with Marie and I'm just blanking on all the names now. Jordan, yeah. When Marie, they hook up for the first time, Marie immediately says, I love you. It's all right. But then Sam's kind of doing the same thing. It was Emma was the first person to give him any
affection,
empathy, let alone affection, anything. So, besides his brother and parents, I'm sure when he was young, but
he hasn't seen them in so long.
Yeah, exactly. So he still clearly cares for her a lot. She's just rightfully still a little scared, I'm sure, of him.
And mad for what he did to them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, those episodes have been so good. The show continues to be great. I'm still a little hesitant my brain, of course, at the end of episode 6, I was like, wow, this has been so great. And of course my brain went to, but so was last season. And then I got a little nervous with the finale coming up, especially I had already seen the Peacemaker finale.
Yeah.
And my brain was like, Peacemaker season 2 was really great. And the finale happened, and they didn't feel as good anymore.
Yeah. I mean, the finale...
I didn't hate the Peacemaker finale like a lot of people did.
Neither did I.
I had some strong thoughts about some of the decisions they made.
Mm-hmm.
Some really good thoughts, and some not as happy thoughts.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that when we get to Peacemaker.
Yeah. But I feel like the finale from the first season was just... Our main complaint was that it was too short.
Yeah, it was 30 minutes.
Yeah, it had a good thing. It was a good ending. It just sped through it a little too fast. They didn't take their time with it.
And the scene with Homelander still might be one of the best scenes in the...
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah,
what
but I still...
animal are you?
Yeah. Attacking your own kind.
The behind the scenes of him on the wire is so funny. Okay, we don't have to go higher. Oh, fuck me.
But yeah, I'm still excited to see the finale. The final 2 episodes should be pretty good. They're setting up some good stuff, especially with Cypher and knowing what he wants to do now and how, they have Stan Edgar now and Newman's daughter.
Think anyone from the boys shows up in these last 2 episodes? Main members.
I feel like they could.
Starlight is probably going to show back up.
She might, or maybe I don't know. Maybe they're about to fight Cypher and somebody shows up and stops them. They're before you go and get yourself killed, come with us. We got to talk to you for a little bit.
Soldier Boy show up?
Maybe.
He's got to show back up, right? They showed him alive at the end of that season.
Yeah, well, they have him. Yeah, Vought has him in cryo sleep or whatever the hell. So
that's what I mean. I meant like either in the boys, probably, right?
Yeah, no, he'll.
There's
show
no
back
way
up.
you don't.
No, I think he'll show back up eventually.
He really is one of the best
but
characters.
I can see like I kind of just forget where everybody ended up. Like
Maeve
Huey
doesn't have powers anymore.
No,
She's
Frenchie and Kimiko were
they're
locked
captured.
up somewhere. I forget what happened to Mother's Milk at the end. Huey's on the run.
Isn't Mother's Milk with Huey?
Were they?
Aren't they together?
I forget.
Yeah, I thought they.
I thought no. It was Starlight and Huey were driving away, and then
No, they got
stopped.
attacked. Remember?
Yeah, they did, but I don't think did they capture Huey?
Yeah, they captured.
They did,
Huey.
and Starlight flew away.
Yeah,
I don't remember what happened to
because her powers came back. Remember, her powers haven't really been working.
Yeah, she flew away. I forget what happened to
Oh,
him.
is Mother's Milk with some? Oh, is he with his daughter?
Maybe.
Yeah, because remember the boyfriend dies, doesn't he?
Yeah. I guess maybe he's still okay. But then Butcher's obviously out there doing whatever the fuck he's doing.
He's
now.
probably murdering.
Yeah, he's fucked up.
You know that season starting with him dropping some people, or he's vomiting, probably.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Yeah, his brain's just leaking out of his ears still. I'm
so excited for The Boys. When does that come out?
I have no idea. They wrapped filming like months ago, I feel like.
Yeah, because he dropped that picture of Eric, the director, showrunner.
Forget his name.
Whatever. He dropped that picture of him in the Seven's office.
Mm-hmm.
It was like them rapping.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this.
Jensen Ackles had that story that it came out. He was like,
"Oh yeah, and The Boys." Yeah,
he filmed the scene like step out of the room for, and he was like,
fuck. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, he wasn't ready for it. So yeah, he's obviously coming back. But yeah, I forgot
they have their show too, the prequel.
Yeah.
Him and Stormfront. That show is going to be so fucked up. It's literally following a racist white dude and a Nazi.
Yeah. That's going to be really fun.
That show is going to be so funny, but it's going to have like a 50 audience score, and half people are going to love it.
Oh, yeah.
And half people are like, this needs to be canceled.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
But it's got like a 98 critic.
Yeah, it should be good. Yeah, no, The Boys is going to be exciting.
And I think this shows that people still love this show. Like, it's still, and it's so divisive.
Mm.
Like, the show's not for everyone.
No.
Because it is so over the top.
Yeah,
but absolutely. It's so great.
Yeah, it's been great. It's just if you can stomach it, you'll love it. But if you're not into like just wild, off the wall fucking shit, then you're not gonna like it.
Yeah, it's so funny because Peacemaker's so crazy, but it really is toned down compared to what The Boys does.
It pales in comparison. Not even close.
And it's so funny. I would love to. My mom would watch Peacemaker and she'd be like, "Oh my god, this is so over the top. Like this is nothing." Watch season. Well, is it season 3 of The Boys that starts off with the Ant-Man guy?
Yeah, I think so.
That's one of the craziest openings to a season of television.
And then Hero-gasm happens. Or is that
Hero-gasm I don't think is even as bad as that.
No, probably not.
Hero-gasm's crazy.
Yeah.
But like I knew what Hero-gasm was going into it, so I was like, I know what this is already.
Is that 3 or 4? I feel like that might be 4.
Jensen Ackles is in Hero-gasm.
Yeah, that's season 4.
Oh, because it's 4.
Yeah, so I think the Ant-Man thing is 4.
Yeah, because that's the same season.
Yeah.
Great season, first off. Might be the best season of the show.
Try to rewatch The Boys. Just to catch up before the final season.
Before the final season.
Because it's not good. I mean, even if I'm forgetting
first
things
off,
from
you
the
need
finale
to finish
of the
Alien
season.
before you do anything.
I need to
give
watch
people the Alien thing.
I need to watch 3 and Resurrection.
Because I want to watch AVP now.
Yeah.
I almost watched it yesterday.
Okay. I'll watch them. I'll get to it. All right.
Yeah, you will.
So Gen V's good.
Yeah.
Excited for the next 2 episodes.
Watch it. It's very good.
It's very good. If you like The Boys, you will like this show.
Yes.
Even if you think it's like, oh, it's just college kids. It's going to be,
they're all 30.
Annoying. That is true. But it's also not, the writing is not like that shitty, like YOLO writing, a lot of people call it, where they like 30, 40-year-old writers try to sound like kids and it just doesn't work. It's not that at all. They sound like people. It's good. Yeah,
they talk like how a normal person would talk.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that YOLO writing.
YOLO writing, yeah.
That's a funny term.
Mm.
But yeah, no, I don't have anything else to add to The Boys, do you?
No.
Gen V?
No, it's good. Watch it. If you like The Boys, you will like this show. I promise you.
Well, moving on to something that we liked definitely less than Gen V so far is the Peacemaker finale. But Peacemaker Season 2 has an 8.3 out of 10 on IMDb, a 94% on Rotten Tomatoes, and 83% on Google. And
I don't think it stands up to that. I think I was disappointed for most of the season. There were highs and there were lows. I feel like it was just slightly above mediocre season. But I feel like people are angrier at the finale than they should be. I feel like the problems that people are having with the finale are problems that have happened throughout the whole season. People have just kind of ignored because of the fun things.
See, I think the whole season's pretty good. I think the
I don't
finale.
think it's bad by any means. I didn't
I
love
think
it.
the finale's actually a good finale
Mm,
because I'm thinking of because I think people aren't thinking of it as like they're thinking of it as like a TV show in like the normal sense of like TV when they're not thinking of it as how James Gunn's explaining it as like the. I feel like there's movies in the Marvel universe that end like this.
Yeah.
And it's setting up more like the wider universe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I like
that's
this.
what this is setting up.
Yeah,
it's not trying to set up the next season of the show.
Well, there's not going to be.
There isn't a next season of the show,
which is why I like the finale of like it felt like a series finale where it focused on you see like the kind of closing of all these characters.
Yeah,
and then the very end obviously is more like setting up for
where Lanterns is going to go.
Yeah,
yeah, that they're going to go to him.
Oh, okay.
He'll be in Lanterns, they said.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I think he gets off of that planet.
Gotcha. Also, all the stuff we hear at the end.
Do you not know anything about Salvation?
No.
I wrote some stuff down because.
Okay.
I was going to explain it a little bit to everyone who doesn't know what Salvation is.
Sweet. You're going to have to teach me. But yeah, Peacemaker as a whole, I felt like this season was just not nearly as good as the first season, in my opinion.
I also agree.
Yeah, but I felt like I liked the stuff where it was. I've been saying the whole time, it's more about Christopher Smith than it is about Peacemaker. Yes. I like that stuff. And that's one of the reasons I didn't mind this finale, where you do get to see, it feels like a series finale. You see all the characters come to a close and, start a new chapter in their lives at the very end when they start at Adebayo's security firm or whatever. I assume that's what it was. Yeah, Checkmate.
Which is a huge corporation in DC.
Is that?
Yes.
Okay. You know more about DC.
They eventually get owned by both Amanda Waller owns them at certain points. Maxwell Lord owns them at certain points. Because I think eventually Maxwell Lord will leave the Justice Society and he will own them.
Okay.
Is where I'm assuming this will eventually lead to.
Gotcha. All right. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because I just
they're like a big like corporation. They kind of become like they're anti-Argus.
Gotcha.
So like they fight.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. That'll be fun. Yeah. So I liked how the characters ended up in this finale. I just think the season as a whole was a little bit weaker. I feel like the jokes were not as strong as the first season. I feel like they relied more on the crass and what's the word? Just I feel like a lot of it wasn't scripted as well, and all the actors can just talk and what's the word I'm looking for?
Improvise?
Yeah, improvise very well.
Yeah,
but I feel like they relied on it a little bit too heavily in this season, where some of it just missed.
Yeah.
Where others, some of it hit, some of it was really funny, but some of it didn't work for me as well. So I just feel like this season was a little weaker than the first one as a whole, and I feel like the finale was good, but it could have been better in a lot of ways. So I was kind of disappointed by the season, but I still don't think it was awful. And like you said, this is a part of a wider universe. It's not just its own thing. So yeah, they started other storylines. They're focusing on other things and other characters who didn't have as much of an impact on the show, like Rick Flag or Sasha Bordeaux and people like that. So yeah, I'm interested to see where Peacemaker shows up next. If you say Lanterns, I guess that's probably true. But yeah, especially all the other characters too, like Adebayo and Harcourt. I can't talk anymore. Yeah, I'm interested to see where they show up next.
Yeah,
it'll be fun to see where they pop up.
Yeah, because I'm assuming where those characters are going to show up next is Waller. Because I have a feeling the Waller show is going to follow kind of the rise of Checkmate. Because she owns that currently.
Yeah.
Because Adebayo explains that Waller's funding it.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming Waller's going to pretty much run that for a little bit. And then we're going to see kind of how that gets ran. Because she doesn't run Argus anymore. And I think we're going to kind of see how that dynamic works. Of having this team that wants to be better than Argus. But it's kind of hard when Amanda Waller's funding everything. And she's like, I'll take your funding away if you don't do these missions I need.
Mm-hmm.
And I think seeing Chris Smith end up in a world that, if you know the comics, you know what Salvation is. And again, for everyone who doesn't know the comics, I'll get into a little bit more what Salvation means for everyone who doesn't. But this is only, James Gunn has confirmed, they only go concept only. They are not going into the full storyline, the Salvation run of the comics. They're not going like full on into it. But the noises you hear at the end, I think they are going to show that a little bit, but not fully to the extent of it. But it is what you guys think it is. There is, Salvation was a 7-issue run from 2007 to 2008 in the DC Comics. It is a major event. It's like a Final Crisis event. And it was a prison as it's used in this, where supervillains were put, but the supervillains train there and they become more powerful pretty much on this planet. But what they didn't learn is that there's beasts and monsters that live on this planet that have been dormant for thousands of years, and they get awoken. And when the portal reopens, the villains learn how to use them, and they come back through the portal without monsters.
That's good.
And they fight, and it leads to a huge event, and it's an amazing like comic run. But that's not going to be how they use in the movies. There's not, Joker's not going to be there with like a monster creation thing. But they're also, what's so cool about it, Planet Cygnus, I think is how it's pronounced. They're not given any support. Like they're like fending for themselves. So in the comics, they have to like become like scavengers against these giant creatures.
Like the villains?
Yeah.
Huh.
So they're like fighting off these. It's laid like the Bio Titan
Really?
in Helldivers that they're just fighting against with no weapons.
Okay.
But that's what Salvation is. So when he's in this world, because when they're just looking at it quickly through these doors, it looks beautiful. It has the same thing as Earth. But these things have been dormant for thousands of years, so they don't know. But now that they smell prey again, and there's going to be humans, meta-humans,
Mhm.
they're going to awake again, and now they have. So Salvation is a really cool event in comics. But James Gunn said it's concept only, really. He's going to like use it as the prison and the monsters, I think, but it's not going to be to the full extent of the comics.
Yeah.
Which
Maybe.
I think is really cool, and I think it's going to set up the idea of like what he said this era is of the
Gods and monsters.
that there is monsters out there, and I like that there's kaijus and all of that, and I think it really leans more into the comics, and I like all that. And it was cool for me, being someone who grew up reading all the comics and stuff, just to even hear Salvation was something I never thought with Zack Snyder I knew we would never see.
Yeah.
So to see it just for like a quick glimpse and then hear the roar at the end was so cool. And knowing that Lanterns will see it eventually, just all that made me excited. But my biggest issue is that this episode felt like it needed like 15 more minutes. I would have liked to see a little bit more. Like, I wanted to see more about Rick Flag's side of everything.
Okay.
Like, it felt like we were getting, like, they kept showing, like, him celebrating stuff. I wanted to see more his plan into it.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to know more about Argus. And I think I'm more into this whole season. I wanted more about Argus. When I felt like we didn't get anything about Argus. And, like, more about how... I don't know, maybe if, what's her name wasn't around, Viola Davis. I wanted to know more about what happened with Amanda Waller.
Yeah.
Like, and just all of that. And that's something I wish we could have saw. But I agree. I feel like the season just doesn't hit as hard as the first season does for me. Whether it's the jokes didn't feel like it hit as hard, the action didn't feel like it worked as well.
Yeah.
And the action really isn't there for most of the season. There's not as many fights in this season. There's really the Sons of Liberty fight sequence in the building with the bomb. And then in the final, the penultimate.
Yeah.
But again, I still really love these characters. I love Adebayo. I love Hardcourt. I love Economos, Vigilante, and I'm excited to see where they all show up again. It'll be fun to see how Vigilante crosses over in other shows. If he crosses over in other content.
Yeah, if he ever shows up. I don't know.
Yeah, like Judo Master. Like, how do these characters show up in different content?
Yeah.
Because I feel like you can show Hardcore and Adebayo, Economos in so many other things.
Yeah, even if they're not, just pop up in like the background, have a couple lines.
Yeah,
but
I think it's so much easier for them. But it's hard to feel like a Judo Master or a Vigilante. Like Chris Smith can show because he's kind of worked his way into like the Suicide Squad, the Creatures and Commandos. He can even show up.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's so much harder for those guys.
Yeah, I feel like they could
Vigilante,
show up.
I feel like could be in Creatures and Commandos.
Yeah, I think so too. Like Judo Master too, but it's also tough with quote unquote heroes like that where they're not really metahumans. They're just
dudes.
Yeah, they're just good at what they can do. But
I want to see Creatures and Commandos season 2.
Yeah, that's where I think if anything they'll show up in that, or if they ever do like a live action thing with those characters, not even a Creatures Commandos thing, but just show up.
I would love live action Creatures and Commandos.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
David Harbour could do it.
It could, maybe.
Played Hellboy.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
beefed up.
Yeah, it could be Frankenstein.
He wants to fight Batman.
He does want to fight Batman.
Get his ass kicked by Batman.
But yeah, like you said about Argus and stuff, I would have liked to see more about that, especially with all the stuff you were saying about Rick Flag. I do want to see more about like why he was kind of able to get away with all the things that he did. Obviously, he's in charge of this massive government agency, which has a lot of power. But you also see him; he has to answer to people. Like he's answering.
And they were saying like, "You're just doing what Luther's doing."
Yeah,
and I thought that would have meant they would have said no, but they said yes anyway. Like I would have liked to just seen like more like the politics behind everything.
Because they made like they say yes because he does have this planet that he can send all these metahumans to, which is obviously something that would interest the government, who is trying to deal with these people they can't deal with. So now that there is a way to just shove them somewhere else, that would probably pique a lot of interest. But also, he's killing a lot of people who work for Argus. You see in that episode, a lot of people are dying looking for this planet. So like he's just kind of able to get away with that, and no nobody's really pushing back on it.
Can you imagine if they got Dead? Did you see that about Deadpool?
I did see that.
Can you imagine if they could have gotten that?
That would have been so funny.
That would have automatically made James Gunn the best head of any studio for me. Like head of like a superhero universe. If you could have gotten that like a crossover. Yeah. Because then I would have been like, you can make anything. If you can get that.
You can get a Marvel DC crossover.
You can make anything happen in this universe.
That would have been nuts.
But he said like, he's like, I got everyone to agree. He's like, it just took so much like loopholes I would have had to went through. He's like, I just couldn't make it happen. Fuck you, Marvel. Yeah, just such an asshole.
Just the like politics of who owns the rights to what thing. It would have been nuts. But
so much paperwork would have had to went through.
It would have been like, I'm sure Ryan Reynolds would have done it in a heartbeat. It would have been like,
he said Ryan said yes.
It would have been like 2 days of his time, but I'm sure like the lawyers would have had to look through it for like months and be like, okay, this is fine.
Can you imagine if all it was just the gun comes through and shoots him and he just leans through and looks and he's like, shh.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
Not even a line of dialogue. Just some whistle, tells everyone to shh, and then leans back in the door.
Yeah.
That's all it would have taken.
Oh, Jesus.
And then leans back in.
Yeah.
James Gunn, we got you.
No, we don't.
That's all you need us for.
Yeah, sure. It would have been awesome if that had happened, but it would have been, like you said, a lot of loopholes. Well, like James Gunn said, just a lot of loopholes he would have jumped through. So, which sucks because why can't Gunn and Feige just be like, yeah, you can use them for a scene. That's fine.
The fact that he said he has written so many ideas of how to cross it over. We're going to get it of it just because I know James Gunn will find a way to make it happen.
Yeah. Even if we get like the old, like the two massive beings that are DC and Marvel just like talking to each other, that'd be fun. Even just that. Oh. I don't care.
You got it. If you're going to do it, it has to be like Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, like standing toe to toe with Batman, with like corn sweat Superman. Like you have to go like toe to toe.
Yeah. Speaking of Marvel, did you watch the Wonder Man trailer?
No, it's really
cool.
I'm in.
Yeah. I think it'd be fun. I think it'll be fun.
Where have I seen him before? He was a terrorist.
Yeah, he was a terrorist.
I'm in. I'm very excited for Wonder Man. I love what's his name too, the main actor.
Yeah,
Ben Kingsley.
Yeah, no, not Kingsley. I always forget his
Manta.
name. Yeah.
Great in Candyman too.
He's a good actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of sucks. He was in like one of the few good DC movies. Not the second one, but
great in the second one.
Yeah. Ant-Man 1, I mean, not Ant-Man, Aquaman 1 is fine. It's like a just middle of the road, decent superhero movie.
Yahya Abdul-Mateen the second.
Yeah.
Coleman Domingo's in Candyman 2021?
Is he?
What?
Anyways, yeah, Peacemaker, disappointing season 2. Not awful, not nearly as good as the first one. However, I'm excited to see what happens with DC in the future. If he does come back in Lanterns and they break him out, that'd be fun. See what they do with
that show's gonna be. I'm telling you, that show's gonna be better than the Penguin. I'm calling it now. It's gonna be.
I think it'll be good. I really hope so. Yeah, we'll see what they do with Salvation and how they go about that. And I'm fine with him just using it as the concept of just like have some metahumans in there, maybe.
Yeah, like small, like it doesn't have to be like mainstream characters. Have to get.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or just like maybe, I don't know. We go
Does
through.
His brother end up in there?
Could.
Like he tries to come through and they throw him in there.
Yeah. That could be something.
Probably gets killed by a monster.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still just like I said when we reviewed Superman. It's just cool to watch this young universe start out because we were just young kids when Marvel, the MCU started, so we didn't
Yeah.
get to really understand the beginnings of this, like the bare bones start of it. But it's cool watching DC now, and I hope people kind of have the same can have patience with that. Because when Marvel started, nobody that didn't exist before, like a universe
And I
like
feel
that.
like people are having that kind of like feeling towards DC because I feel like so many people love
Mhm.
James Gunn so far, and I feel like they love. I mean, you've
Yeah.
seen the love for the Superman movie. It's been
Yeah, there's a lot of people who still are just waiting on his downfall.
yeah.
I'm telling you, it ain't gonna happen. This is like the first relative miss that James Gunn has had, and people still love it.
Yeah,
like it's not. He's fine.
I mean, Peacemaker has been nothing but a hit.
Yeah.
This one episode is the closest thing they have to a miss in this entire series,
Mhm.
and it's really I don't even think
It's
a
not that
miss.
bad.
Damn, this Candyman movie is very divisive. It has an 84 on Rotten Tomatoes,
Mhm.
5.9 on IMDb.
Damn.
That is an insane. IMDb normally is very generous.
Yeah.
I feel like 5.9.
They did not like that movie.
I love Candyman.
I know you liked it a lot.
Ooh, so I saw that in New Jersey AMC in IMAX in bum nowhere.
Yeah.
In a sold out theater too.
Nice.
That movie was so good.
Good.
Except that Candyman doesn't show up until like the final 10 minutes. That's like the one downside to it.
Hmm.
It was weird.
All right. What do you think about Peacemaker? Close it out.
I feel like I spoke my thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm excited for Salvation. Like even if it is just the concept only.
Mhm.
But I feel like the whole season in total, I still enjoyed it. I feel like the first season is just a great season. This season's a good season of television. I still enjoy because I really do enjoy seeing him as Chris Smith for the majority of the season. I just feel like there was some parts here and there that just felt like slow, or maybe I would have liked a little bit more detail.
Yeah.
But all in all, I really enjoyed the whole idea of the multiverse being used, and I like the characters, so I'm very happy still with this whole universe. I don't think there's been a single thing so far in James Gunn's DC that I would consider bad.
No.
Not a character, nothing that I would consider a miss.
Mhm.
Every casting, everything so far has worked for me.
Yeah.
And I have stood by that.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
Anything else you want to add?
No, I'm good.
Well, moving on to our recommendation of the week, Ryan. What would you like to
We're gonna
recommend?
go Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead.
Zack
James
Snyder's
Gunn?
version. It was written by James Gunn.
Yeah.
People forget that.
Yeah.
It's important. Those guys can work together. They can make something great because they're both good filmmakers. One is just way better than the other. Still.
15 years from now, Zack Snyder comes back to DC to direct.
I can absolutely see that happening.
Oh,
it's
gonna be literally. It's gonna be The Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, well, maybe not even that, but just a different character.
He said the only way he ever comes back is to do a Dark Knight Returns.
Bitch, don't do that.
Yeah, but if you can get James Gunn to be like his no man and let him do Batman,
maybe. But also, you know DC better than I do. Who's a character that would genuinely fit Zack Snyder? Somebody who just doesn't give a fuck.
What's his name?
Will kill everybody.
The dude that wears the cat suit. He has like taped up hands of rope.
I don't know. I can't help you.
Oh my god, what's his name? He wears like a latex cat suit. But he's like a former like boxer. He's like 50. And he just beats the shit out of people. Sylvester Stallone needs to play him. Fuck, what's his name? The Bobcat?
The Bobcat?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
But my recommendation of the week is 2018 Halloween. Just rewatched it. I think it's phenomenal. I think it truly can hold its own with the original. It's not as good as the original, is not what I'm saying. But it's a worthy sequel to the original.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it an 85, I think, 86. I love that movie. I think it's extremely well done. And then I watched Halloween Kills, and it starts off, and I was like, wow. Remember how Halloween Kills like starts off with like the scene looks like it's filmed in the 80s?
Yeah, I think so.
Amazing filmmaking. I was like, wow. And then the rest of the movie I'm watching, I'm like, this is dog shit. I'm like, how do you go from that to this?
Yeah.
But yeah, so Halloween Kills is not good. But Halloween 2018 is a phenomenal movie, and it's on.
Should be on Max, right?
No.
No,
It's on Peacock, I
I
think.
thought they had it.
I own it on Prime. I bought it.
Mm.
I forgot, and I went on Prime. I was like, oh, I gotta rent. I was like, oh, I bought it last year. But yeah. Make sure to check us out on all your social media pages. Again, thank you to Snack Crate. Make sure you use our discount code
Popcorn.
for 50% off your first purchase. And yeah, thank you to Snack Crate for sponsoring the Popcorn Podcast. And yeah, follow us on all our social media pages: Tommy_Cresta, the_Popcorn_Podcast, Ferran_12, the Popcorn_Gaming, the Popcorn_Pod, the Popcorn_Studios on YouTube. And we are doing a giveaway. We're giving away 3 signed copies of ZombieCon, signed by the cast and the director of the film. You have to be following my Instagram, ZombieCon's Instagram, and the podcast's Instagram to be entered in, and you have to comment on the post, and that's all really you got to do. And you get a bonus entry if you post it on your story. But I'll also be doing Instagram posts of this, so you'll see it on there. But yeah, so make sure to go check out ZombieCon. It's a great indie film. It's so much fun. Thank you again to ZombieCon for sending an early viewing of the film. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode. We'll be back to review Gen V.
Yep.
Ryan is going to watch the end of the Alien franchise so we can eventually do this ranking episode.
Yep.
We're going to be on the 2V podcast to do a Halloween draft, which I finished picking on my result. I have my draft board ready.
All right.
Ryan's going to be wearing a GIMP suit, so make sure you're ready for that.
One of
It's
the vacuum sealed ones. Yep. Tom's going to do it for me.
No,